So I know both behavioral health and the crisis stabilization unit are adult inpatient facilities, but have y'all noticed an increase in both adults and children needing mental health services?
Well, even though I don't provide services to children at the crisis unit, just as a person who has loved ones, I would say absolutely. It has definitely affected, I think, children in a different way than it has adults, but 100%.
Well, I just think back about when this all started. My daughter was in kindergarten, and she went to school, and then when she went to spring break, she never went back to school for the rest of the school year because COVID happened, right? And then when she finally returned in first grade, she wore a mask. And in second grade, she wore a mask. And, they just now took the mask off this year. This is her first normal experience in school. And that's what these younger kids have had, and the older kids too. The older kids have lost their proms, their graduations, their sports, seasons of their life, years of their life that were supposed to be some of their biggest moments. Not only that, but the isolation and the desocialization from not having those group activities and the socializing with their peers, that's caused a lot of stress for people, and they deal with the stress of their parents too, from having the issues of struggling with finances or job loss or health issues. I think that the children absolutely have been affected by this, and from the mobile assessors that I manage in the emergency department, we've seen an increase in adolescents in the emergency department seeking crisis screenings and hospitalization. And from my friends that do work with adolescents, I've heard from them that their clinics are full. A lot of them have waiting lists. So I do think that children have been seeking services as well.
There was just a study that came out this week that the younger children, because of wearing masks, are now going through speech therapy because they're not able to articulate their words the way they would have if they had not been wearing a mask for the last 2 years while they were developing those sounds. So I think as time goes on, post-pandemic, we're going to find some things like that we have to invest in our kids to help them get past the hurdles that missing everything, wearing a mask, the isolation, and all that have caused.